Okay, and then so comes this Theorem of Pythagoras. You know? I guess maybe one of the reasons I want to bring it up is because this is something that you all actually know, right? And so I want to emphasize the quality of things which you know. Yeah. So maths is not just about knowing more and more things until you know everything. Okay. It kind of is, but like if you approach it like that, you'll realize maths is more infinite than you are. Okay. So Pythagoras' theorem. So what is Pythagoras' theorem? So C, A, and B. They say the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the remaining sides. Yeah? C squared equals A squared plus B squared. Okay? And I want to kind of show you a proof of Pythagoras' theorem. This is kind of like the one that I kind of see on YouTube or people give. So let's just have a look. So you have these triangles, yeah? And we piece them together. So this is like the long side is A, the short side is B, and the really long side is C, yeah? And then you have B. Have you seen this before? Yeah? Okay, so even if you've seen this before, there's something to be learned here. But if you haven't seen this before, this will be amazing, okay? It's like the first time you drink Fanta or something. So you just put four triangles, the same you've copied the same triangle 4 times, yeah? So what happened here? I made that one too long, didn't I? It has to end somewhere. Yes? Okay. And so what I want to do is I want to calculate the area of the square in the middle, yeah? And I want to do it in 2 different ways. Does that make sense? Okay, so the area of the square is the area of the square, right? C squared. Okay? At the same time, it's the area of the big square minus the 4 triangles. Yes? Okay, so the big square is A plus B squared. Yeah? What's the area of the 4 triangles? Well, there's 4 of them. And each triangle is A times B over 2, right? Yeah? Make sense? Okay. And then you can do the algebra here that you said you know how to do, yeah? So this becomes minus 2ab, that's the 4 on 2 part. And this part becomes a squared plus 2ab plus b squared, which you said you knew, right? Okay. And so what happens is when you collect the like terms, these two cancel. And you get a squared plus b squared. Okay? Actually, okay, so this is kind of like it's a very nice idea, okay? So you're already kind of biased towards believing it. But at this age, it's not how I want you to learn maths. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to assume the idea is going to work. Does that make sense? See, it's almost like, oh, we know that c squared equals a squared plus b squared, so anything you say must be right. Does that make sense? And I did something, and that usually is like another way to convince people you did it right. It's something I'm claiming is true, and then I did something that made sense, and so therefore is right. Yes? Okay? So what I want to do right now is ask you, is this actually a proof? Like, is there something that I didn't explain? Is there something that doesn't follow logically from the previous step? Or is there some due diligence I never actually carried out? Does that make sense? This is like a little bit of an exercise.